When I was feeding her on flight, I remember I wore an apron because I didn't want to make a deal out of it. And I was just thinking, why should other people feel ashamed? I am somebody who has always been very meticulous about my day and organized. So I think in many ways my daughter came and just disrupted a lot of that. But emotional fuel is just zero when you have a baby for other things. I also just give lesser shits now. I am not available for everybody's birthdays and anniversaries, and I'm just not. Because that time is spent with my child. I can't be fit and be extremely amazing at work and raise a child. I can't. I know women can, but I can't.
You're largely a chill mom, is what I gather.
Yeah, but now people judge anyway. When I was crying one day because she was leaving to shoot Panchayat.
Okay.
And I think it was 15 days after Matara's birth, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18. I am Titash Chaudhary in conversation with Masaba Gupta. Hi Masaba.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, our pleasure. First things first, Masaba, can you tell us a little bit about your association with Philip Savant?
It's when they say that there are some things that are just meant to be, I think this is one of them. Very rarely, do you find that your personal life and something professional sort of converge, and I think this is the perfect timing because
Absolutely.
I am a new mom in real life, and I've had an actual breastfeeding experience. So I think just to tie up with Philip Savant here was I think a full circle moment.
Right. Can you tell us about the product that was unveiled today? How does it really impact the mother-child care space?
I think for a long time, and I'm sure you heard Mom speak today as well, I think the whole idea of being a mother is changing, being a working mom or not a working mom, whatever you choose to do. I think that this product really liberates women. And I used to always wonder as a kid, what is going to be that one thing that helps a woman feel like she's in charge. And I didn't ever think of it from a pregnancy, breastfeeding angle until it happened to me.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine what I would have done without this product because, like I said, I'm somebody who likes to do multiple things, use my time in a way that if I'm pumping, I can do 2-3 more things, I can take a call, I can write something, I can maybe watch my favorite show. So I think the idea of something being hands-free in today's day and age, we're living in a very loud and fast world. And we're living in a very competitive world where women are going out there and saying that I want to be a mom, but I also want to have the ability to make choices of how I pace my workday and also be available for my child. Especially in bigger cities like ours, I think what happens is that because we are in nuclear families, we have limited help, we have limited family members around us. This is specifically important in bigger cities because when you have a career woman, or you have a woman who has to take care of other things, even if she's not working, and also pump and feed. This changes everything. So I think it's come at the right time. It's in line with changing times.
Very true. This I think is also the breastfeeding week.
Yes.
And that needs to be celebrated, of course. Do you, in general, as a new mother, as a woman, do you see the stigma surrounding that sort of diffusing a little bit? Do you think today you can, use a breast pump machine when you're at work?
I don't think you can still use it very openly.
Yeah.
I have to be honest about that. I think that it's something that can always be a staple in your bag. It's an essential today.
Sure.
But at the same time, I think it depends from woman to woman. Some women like to do it in private. Some women are okay with being around people while doing it. I think it should be dependent on what the woman's comfort is.
Yeah.
I think people have no business feeling ashamed
Exactly.
when a woman is pumping because I think that it's not up to them to make that judgment. It's up to the woman to see her comfort. Like I know women who used to tell me that sometimes when they were pumping with people around, it actually reduced their supply sometimes, which I thought was interesting because you're just overstimulated.
Wow, okay.
And this came from a lot of women, but then there were some women who said when I'm around people, I'm energized and happier and it increased my supply, which is why I'm saying that from woman to woman, it's very different, but I don't think it's up to society to judge. Having said that, today there's, like when I was feeding her on flight, I remember I wore an apron because I didn't want to make a deal out of it. And I was just thinking, why should other people feel ashamed? I should be the one who's in charge. So it's a woman thing, I think. You're always thinking of the other person, but it should be as per her comfort.
Very true. But coming to you, you have become a mother very recently. Congratulations. I mean, the delayed congratulations, but I'm meeting you just now. How has life changed, Masaba?
Oh, it's changed completely, and I think for the better. I am somebody who has always been very meticulous about my day and organized. So I think in many ways my daughter came and just disrupted a lot of that because she was like, I'm just going to do what I want and like sleep when I want and wake up when I want. Now there's a lot more structure to her day, but I think children come to you at a time when you need to learn something. And I think for me it was to take a step back, slow down a little bit. But at the same time, just focus on what actually needs my attention. You know, I'm somebody who likes to lend myself to too many things. And because of Matara now, I think what's happened is that I am able to choose what to focus on. So I don't spend unnecessary time at work. I don't spend my energy and attention on other things because a child needs your emotional attention more than anything else. So I think that your emotional fuel is just zero when you have a baby for other things. I also just give lesser shits now about
That's
stuff.
a good thing.
It's just I don't care about anyone's opinion. I don't really.
You become more unhinged, let's say.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing.
I think
I'm
it
just
is.
saying anything that comes to mind. But I think you just care less about the world outside of you. You care more about protecting your child, and you become more focused, especially for working mums. I think it's a great thing to have a baby because suddenly you will realize that time is finite.
Yeah.
Right? And that it's not infinite anymore, and you can't just be extending yourself to everything.
That's true. You know, the last time I was speaking to Neena ji, she had said that, you know, Masaba is such a workaholic. So I want to know, after, you know, your child came to your life, now see, now today I'm sure you know how to really divide up your time, you know, between her and work. Initially, what did you do to strive that balance?
You know, I just am somebody who thinks that get the job done. At what cost? I never thought about that. You know, I would be physically sick, I would not mentally be feeling good, but I would still go get the job done. See, somebody else's timeline, deadline, problem is not yours. That's what motherhood also teaches you. You know, I think that in many ways you just suddenly realize that this needs me for this much time, 10 minutes I'm out of the door. So I think it streamlines your life for you. It builds a routine for you. But today I think what I like to do is that I have become somebody who has consciously decided what to let go of.
Yeah.
So for example, I am not available for everybody's birthdays and anniversaries, and I'm just not, because that time is spent with my child. Between work and my family, these are the only two priorities right now. So I don't have any other priority. I'm not even crazy about getting back to my previous size or whatever. Sure, I do feel out of body, but I'm not like, that's not my priority right now. Like my priority is good food, like, you know, pizza and French fries,
absolutely.
not being healthy.
No, it's not being healthy.
Barely. But no, on the other hand, I want to be also in a position, I'm not a particularly young mom, so I want to be able to physically be available for her. She's now crawling and standing and walking, so it's just like run after her. So you want to be your best self, and I think that only happens when you decide consciously what to cut out of your life.
Wow, I love it. You know, I love how you're indulging. Now, this is the time.
Yeah, I'm just like, who gives a damn? Just give me the coffee with the sugar and the milk.
I love that.
Yeah, it's just I can't be fit and be extremely amazing at work and raise a child. I can't. I know women can, but I can't. I don't choose to be that person.
Okay, fair enough. But is mom's guilt real?
Oh yeah, 100%. I had guilt while coming here, you know, for this.
Are you one of them that, you know, you constantly want to video call and see her face?
You know, surprisingly not that.
Okay.
I get updates, of course, from whoever's home, my mom, or not my mom today, but my husband. But I'm somebody who doesn't check the camera. I don't like doing that.
Okay.
If I'm here, I'm here. I'll feel guilt on the way. I'll feel guilt on the way to work also. But when I'm at work, I'm 500% at work. I'm not checking, ki, has she pooped or has she eaten or none of that, because I've set up a system which allows me to break away from it. And children are resilient. We forget. They are fine. They will be fine. And when I'm with her, I'm fully with her. Then I'm thinking, "Bhi diaper khatam ho raha hai." I order everything for her, like her, supplies, her toys. I get everything that I want for her. I have this app to tell me what she's going to be going through every week, etc. So then I'm hands-on. But when I'm away, I'm 100% away.
You're largely a chill mom, is what I gather.
Yeah, but now people judge anyway.
So, karenge.
I don't know what a chill mom is. I don't know what a hectic mom is. I think that, I really feel that what environment they're in their home, makes them a chill or a relaxed mom, and their husbands.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was coming to actually. The support from your partner, I think, is very, very important when you're trying to strive work-life balance, or even, let's say post-delivery, you go through so many changes emotionally, your hormones are all over the place, physically. How important was that support from him?
It was everything, because I've seen, I've unfortunately been a witness to some new mums who've had it very rough because of the, not lack of, but judgmental support. Be it from in-laws, be it from their husbands, be it from sometimes even help. Help can be very judgmental sometimes, and I've seen it with some people. Not now, but earlier when they had, a lot of my friends had their babies 2-3 years back. So I've seen that, but I just think that, your husband is what matters the most, and your mum.
Yeah.
These are the two people you need around you, and I really, hats off to anybody who does it without their mum and their husbands.
Yeah.
Because you need it, and you need that constant. Like, I remember when I was feeling down certain days and specific hours of the day, which strangely happens postpartum when the sun is setting, for example. I remember my husband would make sure that I had a certain food item that I liked always ready there, I ate sugar like you can't imagine while I was feeding, because I was like, damn you everybody, damn you if you say I have colic or whatever. But I was just like, I am doing this for myself.
Sure.
Because the whole day you're doing everything for the baby only.
Absolutely. We have to wrap this up. Masaba.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. The man is there. But, very lastly, what did you, like, when it comes to parenting, what did you or did you not pick up from Neena ji?
Listen, first of all, she has no memory of raising me. I asked her, Mom, how did you do this? Yaad nahi hai. How did you do that? Yaad nahi hai. All she told me, I think the one good thing she told me was when I was crying one day because she was leaving to shoot Panchayat.
Okay.
And I think it was 15 days after Matara's birth, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You're not going to be there. And I was crying. And then I said, how did you manage? What did you do when you cried? Like, did you console yourself? She said, I didn't cry because there was no one to hear me cry.
Oh.
She's like, you guys are just crying because somebody will come and pat you on your back. I think she was a very, very relaxed mom. It was like, shoot pe jana hai, chalo, utho, le jao. No diaper bag, and then now 7-8 things in case something happens. I think there's too much, I said this on stage too, there's too much information today.
Yeah.
If this baby is doing this, babies are meant to cry.
Yeah.
They'll cry.
And all babies are different.
Yeah, and if your baby is crying less or crying more, sure, you can exchange notes, but I just think everyone's put this pressure of a certain kind of parenting. I have a lot of respect for mothers who do things their way, but I have to say that from my mom, I learned that a child is an investment for the future. Even though in the now, sometimes it feels like it's hard for whatever reason, you have to think of it as a long-term investment. They're your best friends in the future.
Yeah.
And that less information is the best information.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's a great takeaway. Thank you so much, Masaba, for this lovely chat.
Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to what you do next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Masaba Gupta, and you're watching me on News 18.